So we should be live on it's down there YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. Let me make sure I've got my TikTok pulled up. Um, for those of you that have not followed my stuff before, I usually go live during football season. However, I am, if I can get this to work, starting to go live again, just trying to plug into the algorithms. Now, if you're watching this video later, as far as the Reverend Drewski stuff goes, basically, I'm just a preacher in training. Um, Sorry, I'm trying to get logged in here. I want to make sure that I can see all my TikTok messages and stuff. Crap. I'm going to have to scan this to log in. Most of my people's on TikTok, so I do try to incorporate TikTok. However, we are trying to use Instagram, YouTube, and all that stuff as well. But yeah, as far as me embarking on this next journey of life, um, just doing the best I can with it, honestly. Come on, log in. Log in. Work with me. Oh, come on. Let me try this again. I just want to make sure that I got my TikTok messages. If you're not familiar with TikTok, you got to use the live screen and all that. So, I don't know that it's going to show my TikTok messages. Let me make sure, get this pulled up. So well, help if I didn't throw my phone on the ground. I want to make sure that I got my TikTok messages included. That's where most of my peeps are. Okay. Now. Okay. So, I should be continue live. Okay, where's that even coming from? Come on. Come on. Come on. Dude, I don't even know where this stuff is coming from right now. It's been so long since I used this. Let me see here. Let me delete that. Okay. That was like, okay. Now, Live Center. Okay. It's not. I don't know that my TikTok messages are popping, guys. Trying to figure out how to. Come on. It says I'm live on TikTok, which is good. However, I don't know if I'm actually live on TikTok or not. Interesting. I gotta make sure I got my TikTok messages, because if not, there's gonna be a lot of people upset. Hello, friend. Ammo Little Shady. I'm trying to figure out how to get TikTok in the chat. In the chat. I don't even know if Instagram is. I guess Instagram's working. I guess it's working. I don't know. Let's see. As long as I get my TikTok chat in here, not to leave anybody hanging out on Instagram, but As long as I get my TikTok chat, I'm good. TikTok Live Studio. Yes, I want to open. If anybody's on TikTok right now, try to send me a message. If I don't respond, that means that TikTok's not working. But you would think that I would be able to pull it up like separate though. Let's just see. Let's just see here. It said live, but it's not showing it. So the only thing I can think of to do is to go live separately. I am from East Tennessee. East Tennessee. And I wouldn't change that for anything. Okay, I'm going to have to do, I think I'm going to have to do TikTok separate because I don't know how to get the chat in. Bear with me, guys. I don't want to leave my TikTok people hanging, but I'm trying to incorporate YouTube, Twitch, all that stuff in. So I should be able to, I feel like I should be able to just pull it over. I love your voice. Okay, I'm gonna have to do TikTok separate because I don't think so if you're watching this on TikTok, I'm gonna end the live, then I'm gonna bring it back and it's gonna be separate. So that's the only thing I know how to do. That's the only thing I know how to do. Okay. So let's just delete. Can I delete all these? But yes, I am from East Tennessee. And I wouldn't change it for nothing. Wouldn't change it for nothing. So we're just going to do a simple thing on TikTok. I love your voice. I wonder if it'll let me use the same. Will it let me use the same camera? Probably not. Probably not. Let's see here though. No. Because because I'm using this camera right now. I can't not have the old ticker talker. Sup, TSP Fairy? It has been good. I'm starting to try to go live a little bit more, trying to get plugged back into the algorithms. The algorithms. So that's just kind of what we're doing. I'm trying to get TikTok pulled up right now separate because that's where all my people's at, man. So I got to get that figured out. Shambles isn't online. It looks like you are online, though. Hi. What's up? How's it going? Let me see if it'll let me switch. I may have to switch webcams. I may have to use this camera. Can you guys hear me okay, by the way? Hi. It's okay. Question marks are cool. I don't mind. Okay, so I may just have to go like old school and prop my phone up. I wonder. Let me see here. Settings. Sorry, I'm getting back in the swing of everything. Dang, dude, I don't want to do TikTok separate. Should I run 2 laptops? Surely not. I may have to run 2 laptops. Or I could just prop my phone up. You know what? I'm just gonna prop my phone up. That's the quickest, easiest thing that I know how to do. That's kind of a janky setup, but I mean, it's all I got right now. So I'm trying to work TikTok in. TikTok, for those of you that don't know, you got to have the TikTok. What am I trying to say? You got to have the TikTok. Uh, what is it called? I'm tripping. What's the word? You got to have the TikTok app or whatever, Live Studio downloaded, and they're very temperamental about everything. So it's like you got to do just what they want you to do and all that. And I tell you what, I'm gonna switch cords. My webcam's gonna drop out. You should still be able to hear me. Let me see if I can. Okay, so that camera's not gonna work. That camera's not gonna work. You guys should still be able to hear me. That's awesome. Japan. That'd be cool to be in Japan right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch these cords real quick because I'm gonna have to plug my phone in, and this cord is way longer. What are you doing in Japan? If you don't mind me asking. If you don't mind me asking your business. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, is that cord going to be too short? Is that cord going to be too short? I swear. It's always something. Yeah, no. It's always something. Okay. Eh, it's not the best setup, but I mean, it could be worse. Okay. Sorry, guys. Hey, it's totally cool. It's totally fine. Hey, put that message in there twice. You know, put that message in there twice. Hey, look, if I don't read it the first time, you just slap it right back in there, okay? You just slap it right back in there, and then I'll read it. I'll make sure to read it. I try to read all my messages anyway, so. Okay. You guys hear me all right? Okay. So I'm going to have to figure out how to. I'm going to have to figure out how to get the TikTok chat in there. Okay, so you just live in Japan. That's cool. Totally cool. Okay, let's just trying to figure out the best way to do this. So I'm going to have TikTok separate because that's all I know how to do, although I don't know how to. I'll tell you what, I'm going to get my little phone mount thingy. This is quite possibly the most janked up setup I've ever used in my life, but it's all I got right now. That's cool. I'm in East Tennessee. Japan's cool though. It would be cool to live in Japan. I'd like to visit once, just once, just to say I did, I guess. Just to say that I did. Okay, this should work out a little bit better. Hopefully. Oh wait, is it? Oh, it's not using. Is it not using my? Oh, there we go. Start to say. I was like, I guess it's not using the correct webcam. We can't be having that. What are you doing in your apartment? What time is it there, actually? That's a better question. What time is it? It's like 9:27 here. Let's see here. Okay. I'm just going to set a random goal there on the old ticker talker. Okay. So TikTok, I do have TikTok now. Y'all's messages are separate though, because I mean, why not? I need this to not twist on me though. It's a little better, a little crooked. Let me see if I can fix that actually. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, move your body. Come on, move your body. There we go. Hey, look. There's a little different there. Okay, a little better. Although I need to move my hey dudes to the other side over here. Need to move them over some. Gotta show off them hey dudes. Go balls, baby. Okay, can't see them though. 10:30 a.m. Oh, you just getting a little breaky in, getting a little breakfast. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's 9:30 p.m. where I'm at. Well, we got the live going. TikTok. I tried to incorporate you guys on the big live, but I couldn't see your messages, so that was a little bit problematic. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a little problematic. So I may actually end the TikTok live and bring it back on the TikTok studio, but I gotta like take a minute and you know I gotta take a minute and set everything up or whatever. So that's just where we're at. Okay. And then I need to minimize that. Yeah, you getting a little breakfast in. That's cool. That's cool. I can dig it. Okay. I'm going to continue that live. Sorry, I'm doing like 40 things at once here. I will get it set though. Don't you worry. Okay, let me download this. Okay, it's downloading. Hey, you have a great breakfast. Glad you stopped in. It's awesome. Okay, trying to design. I'm TikTok. I'm designing the live right now. That way, you guys have the same thing going on as everybody else. How's everybody doing tonight, man? Everybody doing good? Okay. TikTok, I'm getting you set up to where it will at least be uniform. Because I would rather have all my messages on the laptop screen. That would be nice. That way you guys wouldn't be separate and making everything difficult. Okay. So why did it shrink it? Okay. Okay. Oh, it's not gonna let me though. Yeah, it ain't gonna let me because I forgot I ain't gonna have my webcam though. Difficult, difficult, difficult. Why does everything got to be so difficult? I don't understand. This is my jam, though. It's a good one. It's a good one. I need. Well, let me do my camera. Add. Oh, tricky. Okay, that's not gonna work. This might be one of the most boring lives I've ever done. Sorry. I'm literally trying to troubleshoot some stuff at the same exact time right now. So just got to bear with me a little bit here. What's up? Yeah, I'm just now starting to go live again a little bit more regularly. Um, Trying to get plugged back into the algorithms just a little bit. Ken A, what's up, buddy? I'm trying to get back in the swing of going live. I'm live everywhere else right now. I'm trying to get TikTok incorporated with the rest of this. However, it's wanting to be difficult. It's wanting to be difficult, Kenny. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Vols all day, baby. You know it. I mean, I gotta love my Vols. I gots to love them. Yeah, so I'm live right now on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. And I was going live on TikTok. The only other thing I could think of is to just go live on TikTok and then leave my phone right here. That way I can read my messages. That's like the only thing I can think of. So I'll tell you what, let's do this. I'm going to end the TikTok live. You guys hang out for just a second. I'm going to bring it back on the mainstream and then I'm going to see if I can pull it back up over here. That way I can maybe read my messages. So I'm going to try that and then let's just see what happens. So you guys just hang out for a minute. I'm going to end it, then I'm going to bring it right back. Okay, so stay tuned. Love you guys. Peace. Stolen on my soul, oh my soul, worship His holy name. Okay, so we're gonna try this. This should work. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm hoping it works. If not, I don't know what else to do. Okay, I think it's live. I'm hoping it works. Okay, so I can see myself live, so that's good. I don't know how to get the chat in there, other than just read it, I guess. Okay, so let me see if I can just pull TikTok up on here on my laptop because I'll be able to read the messages easier that way. Okay, so we are live on TikTok now, so that's good. Now let me see if I can just pull this up. Now I'm going to need to mute this. Oh no, it says my laptop's not plugged in. We can't be having that. Okay, so TikTok. I'm trying to get you guys pulled up right now. I'm going to need to mute this. The whole thing, I'm not trying to knock nothing, and I'm not trying to get myself in trouble here, but the whole thing is like TikTok wants you to use all of their stuff, and they don't work well with others. So I'm having to like pull a bunch of different screens up right now. So that's kind of the whole shtick right now. Now, can I get the chat separate? Let me see here. So, in theory, I can see y'all's messages. However, I can't really see it because I wonder if there's a way to just look at the chat. Tricky. On our end, it ain't really visible. I know, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because everybody else's chat is fine. Oh, wait. Maybe I can do this. Let me do that. That should be a little better. We should be good now. Nope, it's too dark. So, well, let me just fix that right up. Hold on. We're going to get it figured out. Trust me. We will get this figured out because I love you guys and I want to make sure it gets figured out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I think I can change the color of that background. You're just going to have to give me a second. And then we be rolling, son. We'll be rolling like them Vols are going to do for the first like 3 games this year. So what I'm doing now is I'm literally downloading a different backdrop and then I'm going to upload it and then we should be good. I should be able to read your messages. Okay. We're going to get this figured out. Okay. We got to get this figured out before football season because we can't be having none of this during football season. You know what I'm saying? There we go. There we go. Here we go. You just give it a second. Yeah, you'll be able to see it here in a second. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, see, Kenny, I could kind of read your messages, but at the same time, no, I couldn't because, I could see it, but I didn't know who was sending it. And that's a problem. I got to make sure I got my Kenny on lock. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, we want to take that and we want to move it. Okay, because we got to have the support the channel thing up there. Okay. Yeah, Kenny, brother, I've been following your stuff for a while, man. Kind of like you said, it's all in passing, or whatever. But dude, you've been killing it on your story, man. Turned your life around. Um, just, you got approved on the TikTok platform. I am loving it, brother. I got approved a long time ago. Okay. So here's the thing. Now that I can read y'all's messages, okay. Let me change one more thing because we got to make sure to support the stream. But yeah, no, dude, I've been following your stuff for a while, man. You turned your life around, living for the Lord. It's awesome, dude. So my platform or whatever, by the way, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, TikTok is separate. The messages are separate. I mean, this is the only thing I know how to do. I'm reading messages off screen, so I'm not talking to myself. It's just I'm talking to people on TikTok. But anyways, um, so I built my platform mostly off of like college football. Early on, I was trolling a lot, right? And I was just straight trolling people, and it caught on by accident because so I got to plug my laptop in before I forget to. That would have been bad. So I just basically started trolling people just for like kicks and giggles, um, or whatever, and it just kind of caught on, and then it just so happens we started doing good. Oh, what the crap? Does my power cord not work? Oh no, that's not gonna be good at all. That's not gonna be good at all. Although I think I can switch to my Mac. But yeah, I started trolling people, dude, and then it kind of took off, and then we just happened to be good, and so it was gangbusters after that. Okay, is it? I think it's plugged in now. Um, and so kind of blew up, and then I just started going back to church again, man. And by the way, if my laptop dies, I'll fire it back up. But started going to church again, got my life right, um, and once I got my life right, then I didn't feel right trolling anymore. And then, once I went to church for a while, got right with the Lord, I felt called to preach and dealt with that for a long time, wrestled with that, and then finally just kind of accepted it. And then the rest was history. So I basically have just been trying to transition my pages to reflect where my life and my journey is now. So yeah, it's been a wild ride for sure. Um, I'm just fumbling through it right now. As far as quarterback, man, I don't know because I almost would rather just this is gonna sound bad. I'd almost rather just scratch this season and go with one of the young guns, let them get some experience and build it up, and maybe be better next season. Um, I don't know how I feel about Aguilar, man. I think Aguilar's kind of like I don't know, dude. I mean, I think on paper he's supposed to be really good, but then when you watch his actual game tape, I'm not super. I don't feel super confident, but only time will tell, man. So yeah, I appreciate that, Kenny. I mean, I was not when you come through. I wasn't really living for the Lord, but was Chris Lewis there when you were coming through the school? Was he an instructor there? Chris would have been either the manager or maybe teaching week 2. Okay, so Chris got his life right too. He's living for the Lord now too, and we actually started a podcast. It's a Christian podcast. I was doing a Vols podcast before with another buddy of mine, and then we let that lapse actually. Um, and so, which, and then when we quit doing that Vols podcast, because I mean, dude, we used to just get drunk every Saturday night, stay up late, and just kind of sling it, and whatever. And we just got drunk and recorded the podcast for fun and stuff. But then um, my life was going in a different direction. I wanted to start a Christian podcast, but it was just one of those things where it was like, I didn't want to do it by myself. Um, and so then Chris came along and was like asking me for help on a podcast, and he offered to kind of co-host it or whatever. Or I offered to co-host it because I was going to help him, and then the rest was just history, man. That's just kind of how it went. Uh, Seth doesn't deserve it. I mean, I don't know what you mean about that, but no, dude, Seth's. I mean, well, Casper, he's a good dude, man. I mean, we had a lot of fun and stuff doing the Vols podcast, but it was a lot of work, and I mean, it was just a lot of work, dude, for not a whole lot of like, um, I'm gonna try to say not a whole lot of uh, return for that work. We recording twice a week, but it was like, dude, with sports was like, I mean, sports is so hard to keep up with because it's like you might record a podcast on Thursday night to drop on Friday, talking about the game on Saturday. Then there's like two injuries and whatever, and you know, um, all that. It's just it was a lot of work, and he was wanting to go a different way and do which if you don't know who I'm talking about, Casper is my former co-host. Seth is his real name, but I don't use his real name like that. But just for privacy reasons and stuff. But nah, he was wanting to do like a racing podcast, and so um, he kind of split off and did that, and then you know I split off and focused more on like Christian stuff or whatever. But no, Seth's still a good dude. I mean, I see him just about every day, so you know. Yeah, man, I wanted different back then as well. Lust simply couldn't get it. Oh yeah, man, that's a hard one right there, dude. Uh, that's a hard one for sure. By the way, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch. I'm not talking to myself. I'm reading the comments on TikTok. I couldn't get TikTok incorporated for some reason. I'm gonna have to figure something out on that. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to like get nerdy and try to set a Discord up or something. I don't know. It's gonna be a whole thing. So, oh man, I don't know how long I'm gonna go live for either. By the way, just FYI. By the way, thank you guys for the. Oh wait, I'm getting bad at it. Thank you guys for the 600 likes up there. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Still playing around my setup a little bit here, guys. There's got to be. I wonder if I can go in the settings or something somehow and set up chat or whatever. Okay. Good news is I do know that I am live on TikTok. That's the good thing. Problem is I can't display the chat or it's going to jack it up to where you guys can't even see. Look how messy this is. See, look, I mean, you guys can't even see. So I think I can still highlight messages though. Yep, I can highlight them. Now that I've figured out what was up, let me see if I can plug my phone back in because I got to make sure that sucker stays charged. Can't be having my phone die. Then I ain't gonna be able to read none of my TikTok messages. I can't be doing that. I can't be leaving my TikTok peeps, man. Let's see if this works. Okay, there we go. I couldn't figure out why nothing was working, and it was because my power strip wasn't plugged in. I had that power strip plugged in. Oh, I gotta move my Vols Hey Dudes just a little bit closer. Oh yeah, I gotta show it off. Elizabeth, what's up, Elizabeth? Elizabeth Collins, how you doing? How you doing? I'm having fun, man. I missed live streaming. All right, so we got one on Facebook, one on Twitch. 2 on YouTube, and then however many's over on TikTok. I don't know. TikTok don't always show me accurate numbers, so okay, we got it. I still don't know how to like get the chat squared away, but we got it. I mean, we're doing it. You know. Now, when you guys send me gifts, this pops up. Oh yeah. See, look, we're doing big things over here, man. I'm having fun. I know that. Dude, they're playing some old school on this little mix I got playing here. General shortcuts. There's got to be a way to fix that chat to where it'll play everything. By the way, some of you guys were asking about. I don't really have a website, so I mean, the only thing I can think of to do is basically do a Patreon, um, which is really easy for me because it's got all my social media pages and stuff plugged into it. So that's kind of the cool thing. It's like, okay, my social media pages is plugged into it. Everybody can go find all my socials. Um, I think I think you can follow me on Patreon. To be honest with you, I don't really know how it works yet. I'm still figuring it out. But that's what that where's that's what that little QR code is right up there. If you scan that QR code, it takes you to the Patreon. Again, if you want to support, cool. If not, you can just follow me on my socials. But the nice thing about that QR code right there is when you go to that, it will take you to all my socials. So that's a cool thing. Okay, we're doing this thing. The only thing now I'm just nitpicking here. Let me see here. Now that I'm just nitpicking, I'm gonna move this down just a touch. Oh nope. Let's see here. I'll move this down just a touch. Move this down just a touch. We're gonna download that and use that. I think that's gonna work out better. I'm always trying to tweak and perfect stuff, you know. Let's see if this looks a little bit better. Actually, I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference, but we'll try it anyways. Why not? Why not? You know, might as well. You got to perfect it. Yeah, no, it just basically blocked everything. But hey, look, it is what it is. So I think next time if I do this, I guess I can combine screens. That's really the only thing I can think of to do, honestly. Just combine the screen, like, or do two separate laptops. I don't know. I'm kind of just fumbling through it, but we'll try it. Now I could go old school and just do this background. But then you're not gonna be able to see the messages. So see, look, TikTok, you can't even see what you're typing. So I can't be doing that. This works though. But yeah, for those of you that might be watching this video later, for whatever reason, I don't know why you would, but the Patreon. Somebody asked me the other day, they're like, I thought that was for like naked people. I thought Patreon was just if you're gonna get naked. I'm like, no, you can use it for other stuff. So let me see here. So the Patreon is I'm gonna drop my the best thing that I could think of to do. So yeah, but that's if you click this QR code, that's what that is. It just takes you to that. Actually, let me leave that. I'm gonna leave that sharing, but I'm going to minimize it when I don't need it. Oh, what's everybody doing tonight, man? Anybody going to church tomorrow? Anybody do anything fun today? I'm not used to the quietness, but I also know that I gotta get plugged back into the algorithms, which is the hardest part about this stuff. I'm not used to staying up doing these lives anymore, so oh man. By the way, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, I can still see your chats. I'm not highlighting it right now, but I can still see them. Yeah, I think next time I might go with the two laptop setup. Although I don't know how I'm gonna pull it up. Really, I need to get my streaming desk set back up. That's what I need to do. I was about to reach for my phone, but I forgot I got TikTok pulled up over here. Look, I can like my own live. Look at that. Oh, I'm cheating. I'm cheating. TikTok, I'm cheating. Look, look at that. That's funny. Dude, the setup is so janky because literally, uh, I've just got TikTok pulled up on the side over here, and yeah, it's literally just like I've got my phone set up, and I'm watching my own live from one of my other pages, and yeah. So I'm trying to figure out who this is over here. I don't know who this is. Interesting. Boomer Sooner. You looking forward to the game this year, man? I'm actually really glad that like UT and Oklahoma plays more often. Sooner 522. Oh, you talking about from last year? Did you change your username? Change your username to Fighting Falcon? Trying to make it. Oh, to the game? Yeah. It's at Neyland this year, right? If you can make it, I mean, Neyland's a great stadium to go watch a football game at. I mean, The thing with Vols fans is it really literally it just depends on like a lot of them are cool, um, but some of them are obviously not. But honestly, like if you just walk up, you're like, "Hey, dude, I'm just glad to be here. You got a great state, whatever." I mean, they'll probably invite you to the tailgate or whatever. Um, yeah, I mean, it really just depends. I mean, like I said, I mean, I would say for the most part, most Vols fans are normal and tolerable, but there are a few that get tore up a little bit. You know, it happens. So, but yeah, dude, I'm excited for this year, although I don't necessarily have the best hopes. Um, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit nervous, just to be honest with you. Um, it's like this year, dude. It's all going to depend on our quarterback situation, man. Like it's. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't super like I didn't have a whole lot of faith in Nico, but I mean, I felt like he was the best option. So now that he's gone, it's like I guess we'll see what Aguilar has. But man, dude, I mean, I'm nervous for sure. Size 12 boots. These boots are made for walking, and by God, that's just what they're gonna do. I feel you. I don't even know if y'all can hear the music in the background. I got music playing in the background. Yeah, that's fair. It does kind of always depend on the quarterback. You're right about that. Like I said, I feel like Nico was our best option, and now I'm like I don't really know who our best option is. Just to be honest with you, I'm like I really don't know. I mean, I went to the Ohio State game, Ohio State versus the Vols. Interesting. Are you talking about? You talking about a different team? Frat boys said they've never seen so many cowboy boots. That's funny. Oh, wait, you talking about Ohio State versus Oklahoma? Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, them Ohio State fans, man, there's something else. I tell you, there's something else. I always get a little bit embarrassed by us Vols fans, though, because, I mean, we just do, like, some call it passion, but we just run our mouth before we really deserve to run our mouth. And it gets us in really big trouble because it's like, dude, I mean, we don't really deserve to we really don't deserve to run our mouth the way we do sometimes. And I honestly think that jinxes us in a lot of ways. But I mean, it is what it is, dude. College football, passionate fans. That's what it's about. Sean, what's up? Says we got one on Twitch and one on YouTube, man. Say hey. I can still see y'all's messages. I don't have them on the overlay right now because when I have them on the overlay, then TikTok literally can't even see what they're typing. So uh, I leave the overlay turned off because that would be really confusing. So I got my Coke Zero, got my green tea. It's all good. I might need to pop in another Zen here in a second though, but we good right now. Can y'all hear the music in the background at all right now? my grinder feed off. Yeah. Nah, I got YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch rolling right now. And so I'm also streaming to TikTok simultaneously, but the problem is I can't get the TikTok chat into my streaming software because TikTok wants you to use TikTok Live Studio. But if I use TikTok Live Studio, then I can't use the same webcam. It just everything's all jacked up. Slightly. Okay. So I'm going to turn that off, and then I'm just going to play music through here. And this might be loud for a second, but I'll try to fix it. There we go. Okay. Okay. We'll turn it down a little bit, but now we got them vibes going. Okay. Okay. We'll turn it down a little bit, but we turn it down. Oh. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh. We just chilling now. This is called lo-fi. Lo-fi. I like it. Makes me feel special. I like it. Makes me feel special. Oh yeah, we got some music, baby. Is that too loud on y'all's end? If it is, just let me know. I'll turn it off. But I can also do nature sounds. Nature. See if I can turn this down any more. Oh, we can turn it down a little bit more. We can turn it down a little bit more. Oh, nope, that's muted. There we go. Go Big Orange! Yes! I got my balls hey dudes back there. We got the football. Just trying to give y'all something to look at besides having to look at my face. Besides just my face. Look at it. Would you look at it? Oh yeah. I'm so ready, dude. I'm so ready. Let's get it started. I'll never get that back how I had it. Let's get it started. And here the guy zone joined. What's up? I don't know how long I'm gonna roll for. Literally, I'm just trying to get back in the algorithms. Literally, I'm just trying to. How's everybody's day been, by the way? I'm gonna try to turn this up just like one notch. Just a notch, just a little touch. Just trying to set the feng shui a little bit, you know. Gotta get plugged back into the algorithms, man. It is what it is, you know. I usually go live every Saturday night during football season. However, uh, we're not in football season, but I'm just trying to get back in rotation. That's all I'm trying to do. Just get back in rotation. Let's see here. Now I could go live on my personal Facebook as well. I know I get some more people in here, but I might get weird. I get a little bit weird. I'd have aunts and uncles and people like, why are you there? Why are you there? What are you talking about? Checking a couple messages too while I have a second. Oh, respond to a couple messages too. My pasta. Yeah, me and the wife had a date night tonight. We ended up making some pasta at our Sunday school. Had like a little date night thing or whatever, so that was pretty fun. Oh, there's a clip from the date night. Date night. You gotta have date nights every now and then, man. If you don't have date night, you ain't gonna be doing very well. You gotta have some date nights. That's fun though, man. We made pasta from scratch. Never done that. That was cool. It was like a straight up Italian recipe or whatever. So it's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Never done that before. I may possibly end up trying the live studio again just to see if I can boost it. Let me see here. Live studio. I gotta figure out how to get my. I gotta figure out how to get my thing though. If I could get the the messages and stuff from TikTok incorporated, that'd be a big win. Come on. I'm like, man, I can't be doing like a second webcam or nothing, you know. Whoops. See if I can get this figured out here. Come on. Let's see. I'm gonna end the TikTok live temporarily again. I don't think there's a few people on there, but I don't think it's gonna hurt too much. Let me end the TikTok live. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Maybe I can just go live without having like my daggum. Maybe I can just go live without having my thing. Let's see here. Me just. Oh. Okay, it's not gonna let me do that. Let me see here. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I need to swap that to the other one. I'll do that instead. Bap bap that ba that bap 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 ba that bap. Come on. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl. Okay, so remove that. Now, will it let me add? I wonder if it'll let me add. I'm just straight up playing right now. I'm just straight up playing. Let me see here. It should let me use. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Nope. We're just playing now. Come on. Is it not gonna let me scan this? Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. Retry. Retry. Hold the phone. Oh, gotta try. Oh, that's why I gotta connect to the Wi-Fi. Come on. Come on, move your body. Come on, move your body. Confirm. There we go. And then we're gonna flip the camera. Oh, now we're talking. Okay. So I at least have the Wi-Fi camera. It's very slow, but it is, however, working. Okay, one thing down. I am going to, I'm going to hide this though. I'm going to hide that because I don't like it, but I at least know that I can do it. Let me disconnect that actually. Okay, so now I need to add, oh well. Okay, so how's it going to capture audio? Bye bye. Ba 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 ba. Oh, sorry, I forgot you guys can hear that too. My bad. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. No, I'm not stupid. I'm smart. Let me see here. Will it let me add my mic twice? Because if it did, that would be nice. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Let's go medium. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 bum 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 boop 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 boop. Okay. So we got the audio set, audio set, audio set, audio set. Okay, so the chat should be at the bottom. Which is that's what we want. That's what we want. Okay. Okay. So that's there. That's where Dad is. Okay. I know, like I said, this is gonna be the most boring live ever. I apologize. But at the same time, these are the things that has to happen in order to make the live better. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna do goal. That sounds good. I'm gonna add that. Now, what do we want the goal to be? Okay. $10,000. Now we're gonna go 100. 100, son. This is, I swear, this is gonna be the most boring live ever. But listen, I apologize. Okay, but you know what? Actually, let's go followers. Followers. Let's do that because that is more important to me. To me, okay. All right. All right. Okay. Well. All right. Let's see here. I'm just gonna go live on TikTok separate because why not? Now I'm going to change this back, and we're going to put the overlay back on because it's not going to affect anything anymore. And then we're going to put the other background up, the OG one that we had. Okay, now we're cooking with peanut oil. Okay, now we got that. The chat's back up. TikTok's on, separate. Now I don't have my camera on, however. You win some and you lose some. Alright, let's just go live. Let's just see what happens. Whoop. Okay, well, I mean, I suppose it is what it is. Wait. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? What am I doing wrong? Add camera. No. Okay. Okay. Let's try this phone camera. Because what I want to do is, I'll just put it up in the background, son, where you can't even see it. Can't even see it. I mean, if I got to have one, I'll just put it in the back, behind everything, because I don't really want my face being visible. You understand? Let's see here. Okay. Apply. Now it'll let me go live. It should. Show camera. Oh, that's why. It's hidden. It's hidden. Okay. There we go. Now we got it figured out. Okay. Apply. Now, I'm gonna try this. Now, can I? Will it let me? Okay, so it'll let me minimize it. It'll let me minimize it. But, okay, so this is so frustrating is what it is. It's frustrating me. Can I do this? No, that's not a good angle. I mean, I only got like 2 angles. And that's not any of them. Okay, well. Okay, so there's got to be a way for me. Oh, there we go. See? That's what I wanted. I just want to crop it. Enhance. No. General. No. Okay, apply. Now, let me crop it. I just want to do a little cropping. Just a little croppy crop. Okay. See? No, you see. You got to work with me. Okay. Okay. Now. Okay. Well, I guess it's better than nothing. I mean, it could be worse. You know? Okay. Let's do it. I mean, let's do it. To it, son. Okay. Well, all right. Let's just do it. There we go. Okay. Okay. Making a little headway now. Okay. Now, the question is, the piece de resistance is, will it let me remove that source. Will it let me share my, will it let me share the chat? No. Dang it. TikTok, I mean, listen, here's the thing. We had a good run. Okay, we had a good run. However, it's not going to let me do what I wanted to do. So, at the end of the day, I'm not going to say it was all for nothing. But, TikTok, do better. Just do better. That's all I'm asking. Just do better. What's left got to do? Got to do with it. What's left got to do? Okay. Will it let me do like music on here? That'd be cool if it did. Well, let me delete that. Delete. Nope. Savages. Man. Savages. Okay, so Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, all that. I'm going to end this live. Y'all been cool. I'm going to hang out on TikTok till about 11. Then we're going to shut her down. Make sure you like, subscribe.